is Jeffrey Ndari, also known as Tamani. I'm an IT professional and a musician. I was born and raised in Mathare slums in Nairobi, Kenya, and I currently live and work in Europe. Before then, I used to work and live in Nairobi. About 2 years ago, in 2015, I had a court case, and the case was brought about by a post I made on Facebook. The accusations were based on Section 29 of Kenya Information and Communications Act, which is about improper use of system. And in this case, I was using Facebook, which is a licensed system. Basically, the section talks about sending or publication of information that may be untrue, false, or grossly offensive. And I was accused for that. The story was about two individuals from an organization based in Mathare slums, where I was born and raised. Individuals who are abusing their offices. These guys were working for a community-based organization based in Mathare. And this organization was supposed to help young, needy and bright students to get scholarships for higher education. And these guys were apparently asking for sexual favors from these girls for them to get opportunities to go to school. And when I heard about that, and this had been talked about even in the community, even the parents had heard about these stories, but some of them were afraid to approach it, or maybe they were afraid that the girls might lose scholarship opportunities. And some of these people are really poor and they really depend on such aid. So they really have to get someone out, or maybe a voice from elsewhere to talk on their behalf. So I decided to post this on Facebook just to help these girls and also sensitize people on what was going on in the community. And some of them already knew actually, but they even never went to the police or anywhere to help stop this. So when I learned about me being accused for this post, I approached some of my colleagues. Actually, at that time I was working at Kenya Law, so I had many lawyer friends whom I could approach for legal advice. And one of my friends, Dali Uchiel, advised me to approach Article 19 for further legal advice and action towards this case. So at one time we went together with Dali to Article 19. We approached them with this story and the case, told them everything we knew about the case and the post I had made. And they shared a lot of advices, and finally we decided on a petition, and they came in as an interested party. So Article 19 provided lawyers for me who could help with the drafting of submissions and a petition, and I was working closely with Riva and Delmas. Delmas was also actually attending my court cases also to support and also for the submissions. And after a few hearings and mentions, the judge handling this case declared the section unconstitutional. I was really happy because honestly I thought to myself, these people that accused me were not happy because I mentioned them in this, and they had done something that was wrong in the society, and they kept doing this thing for years, and for several times they did this, and the girls were suffering from this. So in their case, they were not happy because I posted this. But what about the girls who are suffering? The girls who suffered in their hands because of their actions. So actually, the removal or the declaration of that section unconstitutional was really useful for many people. And even the bloggers and journalists who have been arrested and prosecuted because of this section of the Act really benefited from this. And many people were happy about this because it was depriving people the constitutional right of speech, and we are supposed to have a freedom. And for this, it was really a big win for bloggers, for people like me who are always eager to talk about evil things and social vices going on in our community, but they don't have a voice, or they fear that the law is limiting them. So after this section was declared unconstitutional, it was a really sort of freedom for people to express themselves and to raise issues that are affecting us in society. I'd like to thank Article 19 for continuing to fight for human rights. I'd like to thank Article 19 for standing with the people and for the people. I would like to wish Article 19 a happy 10th anniversary.